Only stories of love pass through our post-mortem filter, yet even then we are baffled by the intensity of longing and loss that threatens those mortal tales of love. Mortals fantasized that love was eternal and its loss unimaginable. Now we know that neither is true. Love remained mortal while we became eternal. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I want to talk about Scythe by Neal Shusterman. Now, I didn't have any expectations going into this. I barely knew the premise. I don't know, I just picked it up because I don't know, I'd seen it before and I thought it looked cool. I'm gonna be honest, the cover looked cool. I'd heard about it before, I didn't really know much about it, so I picked it up. No expectations going into this. My review was gonna be biased because I just adored the commentary on, like, you know, an immortal world, the lack of passion that comes to that, because that is something I've talked about so much, and you're going to hear my rant today, so get ready for that. So, I'm going to read to you the synopsis. What if death was the only thing left to control? In a perfect world, the only way to die is to be gleaned by professional scythe. When Citra and Rowan are chosen to be apprentice scythes, they know they have no option but to learn the art of killing. However, the terrifying responsibility of choosing their victims is just the start. Corruption is the order of the day, and Citra and Rowan need to stick together to fight it. And they are told that one of them will have to glean the other. Now, I will go through my pros, then my cons, then my rating overall. Let's go. First of all, I'm going to talk about the commentary in this book. Okay, so I talk about it a lot because it's something I'm somehow passionate about, is the idea that gods and immortals have that different they are to humans, obviously, not just because they live forever, but because of their mindset. They don't understand passion, they don't understand art, they don't understand religion, they don't understand our purpose, because I think what gives us purpose is the fact that it's going to end. And this book just validated me so much. I went apeshit reading this, because so there's a scene in the beginning, and they're in an art gallery, and they talk about how new art is uninspired. There is no passion in it. No one understands what it is to love like that because no one dies anymore. And it's just... And just like... I know some people disagree with the fact that there was no religion, and like there would be religion, but I believe that people only tend to look to a religion because of uncertainty. You need something to believe in. When when you're sure of your immortality, you don't know when it's going to end, you don't know what life is. But in this world, no one's going to die, there's no diseases. You could find every answer you need from Thunderhead. So why would someone believe in a god when the AI is the closest thing you're going to find? And I love that. Yeah, I love the premise. I love that as a scythe, you have to hate killing. I think that is very important, because if you enjoy it, you're obviously going to kill people without remorse, and that's bad. You need remorse. You need to care about these people you're killing, because it's not killing, it's gleaning, obviously, but still. Yeah, I've always believed that a perfect utopia can never exist. This book validates that as well, because even though like no one works, people are still shit. The reason a perfect utopia can never exist is because of human sin, and this book shows that, because even though everyone's needs are provided for, and there's like this one thing runs everything perfectly, people are still the worst. So I feel validated by this book. I love Citra as a character. She was very emotional, but she was determined, she felt real, and I like that. Calling scythes your honour. I'm not sure if this was permanent, but judge, jury, and executioner, that's what they are. Your honour. Yep. Ooh, I loved the corruption and political intrigue inside them, because people are the worst, especially when you live forever, because you've got time to get even worse. So I like that touch, that like not all of them are perfect, because humans are so easily corruptible. I love that for once AI is not evil. AI was the good one because he cannot be corrupted, though it has more of a conscience than some people. And also, AI is not burdened by human greed. which seems to be our biggest downfall. I love the diary entries. I love that they gave a different insight into every person's mind. I liked seeing into a range of people's heads, not just the main characters like Curie and Goddard. I enjoyed the subtle and not so subtle comparisons between this world and now America. Some of them were. I love that the commentary that with infinite knowledge people no longer want to learn. When you have access to everything, what's the point in learning? I like that, because people are like that. Rowan had a very interesting arc. I really liked his arc. It didn't go where I thought it was going, and I loved it. He's an intriguing character. He's got a lot going on. He's had a lot happen to him. He's very traumatized. Loved it. Alright, now, into my cons. I don't have that many. I almost gave this 5 out of 5 stars. The idea that two, 16-year-olds have moral superiority to a lot of people. Okay. Oh, I hate how they changed words. Just enough to be different, but not enough. Like, you know, Hispanic, Caucasoid. Say Caucasian. I would have liked a bigger look in how what the rest of the world was doing. Because even though Thunderhead's all powerful, I feel like the rest of the world would have had other things going on. Not everything's going to be Americanized, right? Not everything can be Americanized. It doesn't work like that. People are going to fight it. Other things are going to happen. It's great. Yeah, there's always so much American superiority in these dystopian books, and I'm sick of it. I'm sick of America. I hear about America all the time. Give us something else, please. There wasn't a lot of queer representation, but what do I expect? Not much. Oh, I hated English being called common language. English is the worst. We should have got rid of it by then. It's the worst language. I stand by it. The motivations of some characters made no sense. They were just helpful to the plot, like the Amazonian Scythe. Made no sense. Okay, I'm gonna go into spoilers now, so skip to here to avoid them. Faraday's death felt empty. The characters didn't really have an emotional response. I didn't have an emotional response. I like the dude. I do like him a lot. But the death didn't feel like much. I hate calling things predictable because I don't think it's art's job to be unpredictable. I think it's to deliver an emotional response, whether that's predictable or not. But holy shit, this was predictable. I picked it up very quickly. I've always been a believer in that. The art should be about the journey and how you get there than the actual end, like how it's delivered versus if I could have guessed it or not. But this was very predictable. Incredibly so. I guessed that Faraday was alive for most of the novel. Like, Citra on the run plotline. That ending was bullshit. Just the next chapter, they're like, oh, Marie said something to the people and then I'm done. What was the point of running away then? If Marie could have bailed you out the whole time. What was the point of going on the run and trying to avoid the other sides? Like, it made no sense if it was just wrapped up like that. It had no greater effect on the plot. It was just annoying. It was just so she could have a combo with Thunderhead. I stand by it. Alright. That is it for my review. I gave this 4 out of 5 stars because I couldn't give it 5 though. I really wanted to because of the commentary. Because it validated me and I'm like that. I'm a very biased person. Anyway, I'm reading Thunderhead now. And I'll read The Toll after. And I'm, they're not fantastic, but they're not bad. I'm enjoying them. They're good. Alright, so thank you all so much for watching. I will have some more reviews out because I'm reading a lot. Check out some of my other reviews if you want. Where was I going with this? My socials are in the comments for you to follow. Let me know if there's any books you want me to review or anything other content you want me to do. Peace.